Hello, and welcome to the Lewisville Noon Rotary Roundup. I'm Beougher, the president of the Lewisville Noon Rotary Club, and on today's show we'll be talking to our most recent president, Alex Buck, about the year behind us and what lies ahead. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome everyone to the Lewisville Noon Rotary Roundup. I'm delighted to be here with Mr. Alex Buck, who just finished his term as Rotary President. Alex, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Vaughn. I appreciate it very much.
I was hoping I'd get a little bit of insight from you regarding your term as President. What are some of the successes and what are you most proud of as your term?
I think the fellowship that I think we've been able to build this year through participating in things such as kickball, social events, even our service projects has been amazing. We have grown so much in that participation that we've run out of aprons to give out on our events.
Yeah, we found the aprons and now we don't have enough to give out. That's
right,
great.
It's been fantastic, and such an outpouring of enthusiasm from the club has been fabulous.
Well, I think you've done a great job of leading the club and getting more support and more participation in that regard. What's your, what thing are you most proud of?
Just doing the normal everyday things that our club does, we were able to win the Community Service Award for the entire district. And we didn't have to add any new programs, we didn't have to make up anything. Just doing what we normally do, we're recognized as being one of the most active clubs in this district. As well as the participation in the blood drive. You know, that was a real low-key type of program within our club, and we went from maybe raising 20 to 25 units of blood a year to almost 100 units in 1 year. That was the vision of one of our members, Doris Scales, but also everyone participated in making that happen.
Right, right. Well, that was certainly a great thing for the club. What are some of the biggest challenges that Rotary Club faces and that I particularly might have to face this year?
Sure. I think primarily it's continuing to keep people engaged, and I think that's going to be the job of communications. We have to communicate across all mediums, through email, through Twitter, through Facebook, whatever can reach our members, through the Club Runner, which we've talked about many times. But whatever's going to work to keep people informed of what's going on and engaged in our programs, that is a big obstacle.
On the Club Runner, we've talked in the past about getting everybody to use that, and I've checked into it a few times and got my login figured out, that kind of thing. What could I do to encourage the club membership to take advantage of the Club Runner?
Probably one of my biggest failings was not going through exactly how that works on a general club meeting. I think I could have probably better informed people. It's real scary because they don't know how to log in. They don't know what's available for them there.
Well, right, because there's a username that's already assigned to you, and you don't know what that is unless you know who to call.
Right.
And for us, at this time, that's Keith?
That is Keith.
Keith Long?
Keith
Okay.
Long, absolutely.
All right.
So I think could have stressed that more, and once you get into it and use it and see how easy it is to reach any member of that club through a phone call or an email or however you want to reach them, you write them a note. It's really not that intimidating.
Sounds like a good program for a club assembly. Maybe we could get our club communication chairman to help us set up a live video connection where we would project from a laptop onto the screen how easy it is for people to log in.
Well, that could be one of your obstacles overcoming this year's club communications chairman, but I know you can do it.
Well, thank you. Appreciate your vote of confidence. What words of wisdom do you have for me as the incoming chairman or as the incoming president, besides keeping tabs on my chairman of communications?
I think just enjoy yourself, be yourself. The club does not want you to fail. Everyone there is there to lift you up and make sure you're successful, and make sure you take advantage of that, because everybody, from the newest member to the oldest member, all want to be involved in something. And as long as we keep reaching out to them and you continue to do that, you'll have a great year.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. And I've always heard that a good board will make you look good as a president. So
they did for me.
You had a good board, I think. What advice would you give your fellow Rotarians to set us up for success in the year ahead?
I think one of the biggest things we need to do is reach out to all of our new members. We need to welcome them into the club, not just after they're initiated, but continue to welcome them in, get them involved in things, find out what's going on in their lives, bring them into our local Rotary family, and that will continue to have a strong club, an energetic club, and vibrant through our community.
Excellent. I think those are great words of advice. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights. And I have an exciting announcement before we wrap up, and that is that retired Air Force Colonel Donald Taylor, a graduate of Lewisville High School and former classmate of our own Russ Curbo, is coordinating a Skype video call between the Lewisville Noon Rotary and Colonel Elmo Robinson, Deputy Commander and Head of the Trauma at the Joint Theater Hospital in Bagram, Afghanistan. That will be happening on July 3rd, our first program, so keep your eyes open and for further details to be coming soon. In the meantime, that's our show for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Von Beougher, and we'll see you next time on the Lewisville Noon Rotary Roundup.